Hello everybody and welcome back to some FTB Skies Expert Mode. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So first off, I apologize for the lack of videos. I have been crazy busy. Work has been nuts, and then what free time I've had has been spent doing other stuff, and I've not had a whole lot of time to play. I have done some work. I've done some work in both worlds. We're going to start here because this is going to take the longest to do. So last episode we got together and we got our space suit, our NASA workbench, we got our field projector, we got everything we need except for the final three pieces to go to the moon. We're going to work on that today, and like I said, I've done the math. It's going to be a lot of work. So that, but one of the things we had talked about was I needed to fix our sifting. That's the only way we can get resources right now, and I have done such. So I've automated this to a certain extent. Number one, we've got just basic logistical transporters on here. It winds up being enough to keep one of these going, and that's it. If we come down here, I've got pipes running out of these into the storage controller. And basically, does this thing have fuel in it? It does have fuel in it, but we're filled up on most everything right now because I don't have. I've got it all sifting, but I haven't got any of it processed yet. But basically, I can throw the dust or sand, the gravel into here, and it sifts it, puts it over here, and then from there, I do what I need with it. So we've got that. So we've got a lot more resources now than what we had before. So this works out great. We're going to be upgrading it even more. I mean, we can just add the next parts, better pipes. We can add the better meshes, which is what we're going to be doing hopefully soon. We're kind of at the point of being ready to do that. So first things first, we're going to start with our launch pad. This guy, we need earth essence, fire essence, 64 reinforced bricks, 32 steel rods, and 16 sturdy plates. And I went ahead and I've already got all that together. So I made all this stuff while I was waiting on some of this stuff to sift. The other thing that I have been working towards is quicksilver. And silver, our hold up on power right now is everything power-wise needs. So for the redstone, we need molten silver. To get to the next one, the layered magnet, it is the redstone magnets with overcharged electrum. Not that big a deal, but it does take a lot of silver. And right now, silver is in small demand. Once we get our next mesh, we can get all the silver we want from sifting with the spring lane. So that eases that. So I've had that going. I've got this all going over here. Matter of fact, this is full and I don't have any tanks. I need to empty that out so we can keep going. This tank is empty. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and put all of this stuff in here. That's going to take a while to suck all that in. There we go. That can go there. And yeah, it's working pretty quick. Might need to get us some more fuel. We're just waiting on the bricks. Alright, it looks like everything is now in there. Just waiting for the pressure to build back up. It needs to be between 4 and 5, I think. And it's going. Alright, we should be ready for this to go. There it went. And there we go. We have part 1 of this now done. I think next we're going to do our oxygen loader. And I am going to have to set up all of our stuff for this. Number 1, I don't have... Yeah, we're going to have to do a bunch of our engineering blocks. I've got to set up our... Wait. No. Oh, that's just crafting stuff. Oh, that's easy enough. Wait, these are the ones that need... Yeah, those are the ones that I have to do this with. And I need those for... nothing. I don't know why I'm even looking at that. We don't need those. So, yeah, we need... Let's go back in here. We're going to need... Let's get rid of all of this stuff for now. We need light engineering blocks, heavy engineering blocks, medium fluid tanks, hardened glass, redstone engineering blocks, copper coal, and the radiator block. Radiator blocks, it's just, it's all, this is all easy enough. So I'm going to get crafting. I shall return. Alright, so we've got everything we need here to do this. So let's get to this going. We need those guys there. We need our redstone engineering block. We need our light engineering blocks. We need... I do not have everything we need. I only made 1 tank. Dang it. Well... we're going to have to make another tank. Which also means that I'm going to have to make... torch doesn't go there. I'm just putting a torch on it now because we've got to make the other tank. So I've got to make some more of the pneumatic craft iron. So, let's try this again. Alright, so we've got our other tank. I should now be able to do this. So there's our tank. Everything else is placed. We should throw in our space plating. And... there we go. Oh, I was beginning to get worried. So there we go. We've got our oxygen loader. Now this guy, we place it down. It does take power. Well, I should have thought about this. All this will be going away soon enough. So we'll throw it on there. It's got power. And then we can give it some water. And that is going to make oxygen. And that doesn't make much oxygen for the amount of water that we're putting in it. So we need better water. And we don't have any kind of infinite water source outside of doing a... have we made the aqueous? I have made an aqueous accumulator. Do I have another one? I do not. But we're not you. Wait. We have one there. Probably just wasted a bunch of stuff, but we can put this guy here. Let's create pipes. And I don't have any more thermal stuffs. Let me get a few of those made up. Alright, so we've got the water hooked up here. I had to get rid of our tank, which is a good thing. We've already dumped everything out of it because, whoops, I filled it full of water. But yeah, we are producing oxygen. We can get our... Where is our space suit at? That's not what I need. That doesn't hold the oxygen. This is the one that holds the oxygen. It doesn't hold a bunch of oxygen, but I think can we we can store oxygen in there. Awesome. That means we can at least quickly fill it up if we need to. Because I should be able to place this guy down. And yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. And it don't take but just a second. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're going to let that run. We'll let it fill up. Then we'll fill up our fluid tank. I need to make another fluid tank because I just emptied out our other one. This guy here. Now these guys aren't going to work. Alright. So now that we've got to that, we've got our oxygen, we've got that, we need to work on our rocket. And this is where all the fun is going to come in. Because all of this stuff has to be miniaturized. The space plating. I forgot exactly how it was. Space plating block. We need polyethylene, and we're going to need a bunch of space plating, and that gives us just that. And to get the rest of them, the stone cutter is what we need, but we are going to need a ton of these blocks. Because this one takes 20. That takes 66. We're going to need 2 of those for that. This one takes 24. And that one takes 31. Alright, so I added it all up. We need 207 of the space plating blocks. And each one of those needs 4 space platings. Yeah. So we're going to need a bunch of those. We're going to need a bunch of steel sheet metal. We're going to need polyethylene. So it takes a half a bucket for each one. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of math. But I do know that I need about 415 of the space platings. And We need 400. So yeah, I've got some more crafting to do. I'll be back. Alright, so quick progress update. I'm about 3.5 hours into this, and we're a little past halfway. There's two big issues that I've run into. The steel that we need. I did not have nowhere near enough steel, and I'm having problems getting steel. This doesn't take too long to do. It's 20 seconds to get into. We could do it through the arc or do it through mechanism, which we could do it at that point, but that's a whole lot more work than what I want to do right now. So, but we're having to wait for coke oak to put in here. And the biggest issue we've got with the coke oak is waiting on the coke oak. But I have figured out that if you use the golden power source, which doesn't have, it's got some uses, but the biggest thing is we can either do it in the coke oven or we can actually do it in the pyrolyzer and get us coke oak. And these aren't that bad to get. We can just cut down a bunch of trees and smelt it up. Or we can do the liquid force thing with the planks, which we need liquid force anyways. Matter of fact, it's something that I should probably, well, I've only got the one pyrolyzer, but I believe just another couple of stacks of coal, or not coal, but of the charcoal should work. We're down to, I think it's 4 stacks left that we need to do. But yeah, right now I'm waiting on steel. The other problem that I have is this whole process is taking forever. It really does. I have gone through and added another diesel generator to all of this away from the pressure chamber because the pressure chamber was taking all of our air to do the plating, and I wasn't getting enough to get the polyethylene. I think we've got enough polyethylene to finish it up. So yeah, right now we're just waiting on steel. Alright, so we are back, and what has taken me the better part of about 7 hours, I have finally got all of our stuff. The amount of steel that we needed was ridiculous. But I got everything ready to go. One thing I have found out is we can use our schematic cannon to do all this. So basically, we've got everything ready to go. We can throw our schematic in there, throw some gunpowder in there. That's not what I want to do. Missing item. It's got, don't tell me. Space plating block. We've got space plating blocks. That is what we have. Oh, this is going to be that kind of thing. Let's see, can we just skip that? Alright, let me see if I can figure out what's wrong with this. I figured it out. I had the chest in the wrong spot. So, but we've got plenty of gunpowder for this, so we don't have to worry about that. So basically, once it finishes, we just need to break a block, replace it, throw our space plating in, and come on, we've got this. I hate how long it takes. And there we go. So I now need to do this for the rest of this. I need 1, 2, 3 more schematics. So let's get that made up and then we'll get this finished. So we need This guy right here, we don't have any blue dye. That'll work. And 1, 2, and I do believe 3 should be enough. Alright. So this guy can come out. We need... So we've got the fin. We need the steel tank. Or the nose cone. It doesn't matter which. Schematic not positioned. Oh yeah, we got to... That'll work. And so now that we've got this, I'm going to go ahead and finish these last few bits up, and then I shall be back. Nose cone, done. Engine, done. And while we're here, one thing I realized is that I didn't need to make any more of the empty schematics, because once we use it, it empties it, and we just, yeah, wasted some paper and stuff. Steel tank 1, done. Alright, so we have all of our pieces and parts. We should now be able to do this, I do believe. So, tier 1 rocket. Boom. There we go. We have got it. Now, the only other thing that we need to do before we do this, I love the fact that these things are absolutely huge. We need fuel before we can go. So let's go place our rocket down. So when we take off, this should pick up the launch pad with us and take it with us, hopefully, because I'm not making another one. But in order to make the fuel, we need our liquefied source, and we need biodiesel. And we're going to need an empty tank. We'll throw that right there. We will throw this thing. That's 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. That should give us what we need for this. There's nothing special. We just need a bucket's worth to get the quest. We need 3 buckets to be able to get there, usually, and 3 buckets to get back. I mean, we can do all of this that we need to. We've got plenty of it. So I might go ahead and at least make us a tank full. That way we've got it, and we can be done with it. Do I have a bucket? I don't have a bucket. We're just waiting. Alright, so we have enough now to get our bucket. There is quest complete. And we've got that, which gives us a whole bunch of decorative space plating, which does us absolutely no good. And that's it. We've got 2 more quests to complete this, well, 3 more quests to complete this chapter, but that's for actually going to the moon, which we're not going to do this episode. I do have a chest for a storage, the drawer controller, and I think, oh, nope, honey bottles. And we've got our oxygen loader. That gives us a oxygen tank. It says give it water. You can take converted oxygen out by filling buckets, oxygen tanks, or a spacesuit. using an oxygen tank will... Okay, well that gives us... What do those cost to make? More steel. So, here's the deal. I am going to spend in between the episodes, of course, letting this guy fill up with fuel. It's just going to take some time. I don't know why, because we are out of juice here. Can I give it that? No. I'm running out of everything. I've spent so much stuff trying to do this. But we're going to let this guy go. We're going to get the fuel. We're going to get our spacesuit out. I'm going to see what I can do about fixing some of this armor. And I've got to clear out our backpack. And I'll get everything else together that I think we need. And in the next episode, we will head to the moon. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.